Transplanar RPG is an all-transgender, people-of-color-led actual play channel telling stories in an original non-colonial, anti-Orientalist multiverse. This is the Chaos Protocol, our current main campaign and a dark fantasy, multi-system series that follows 3 doomed agents of a secret transplanar syndicate that serves fate herself. Cai Kagawa plays Xainan Esch, the sharpshooting lone survivor of a dead world. Samm Star plays Lumièra, a healer dabbling in forbidden time magic. Valiant Dorian plays Seir, a brooding omenspeaker and overlooked brother of the Chosen One. And Connie Chang is the game master and the DMPC for Arc 1 as Sing, the Chosen One, and the doomed heart of the party. The Chaos Protocol weaves drama with poeticism, revolution with power, and grief with hope. Thank you for considering our show, and enjoy. Content warnings for this reel include fantasy violence, death of loved ones, grief, body horror, fire, immolation, ecological destruction, apocalypse, interpersonal conflict, romance, and cursing. Moonlight mourn me, till the dawn. The storm cries out, be still my song. A tale untold spills mayhem bright. A challenge bold turns hearts to spite. Dreams of fire raise hungry tides. A scion sworn to war's delight. Salt unbroken cries for luck. A fang laid bare pulls deep the cut. Ash that speaks, a burning story, freezes warmth and vagabonds. Crimson sails toward hidden glory, lacquers blood on ancient fronds. Brother, heed me as you ought. I won't mean it, I swear to you. Your heart will be the weight of mine, plus scar tissue. Mentor, help me. Mend what's fraught. Braid my hair like you did hers. Plant dust in my soul and watch the ghost girl bloom. Lover, hold me when I'm gone. A path once tread is tread forever. The best time to say I love you is now. The second best time is never. Life is short, and grief is long. I never thought this would happen to me. Conceptually, I suppose I was aware. It happens to everyone, right? Eventually. That was the lie, though. Eventually. I had a path. I had a plan. I had a whole journey ahead of me. A mentor. A lover. A brother. Damn it. Just when I was starting to really get there, Sing is gone before she hits the ground. Cherry blossoms settle around her. Her body is slack, at rest. And their last words, 3 little words, gasped out loud in an exhale that almost felt like relief. Haunt Strike Team Nova until the end of everything as you know it. She was right. The earth is black, with soot and oil and ash and dead fire. The darkness is everywhere. It is in the trunks that loom as wide as buildings, as tall as mountains, with roots the size of rivers and fungus-crusted hollows that reek of death. It is in the air, the frightened, thorn-choked air that sings of spoiled creserin and furnace and rot. It is in the dirt, the cursed dirt, the dirt that once fed and now decays. Xainan, Seir, Lumièra, Abasi, and sing. The 5 of you stand at the bottom of the world, staring up at a forest older than history itself. The forest has been murdered, and its blood is black as oil. The forest is alive, and it is furious, and it is bloodthirsty. The forest is afraid, and it is too proud to beg for mercy. Exploding from the earth, larger than the world itself, is the dragon. A writhing serpent made of pure black oil, with massive spines protruding from its back. No, not spines. Skyscrapers, radio towers, oil rigs, superhighways jutting from its wet obsidian scales like bones sinking out of tar. Seir, to you, these structures feel familiar. They ping against a memory in a vine-soaked temple, a vision of erupting earth, an omen of buildings collapsing. What one thing do each of you do as you stand in the shadow of this dragon in a nightmare that does not belong to any of you? Let's start with Xainan. Here's the thing, Seir. I don't mean this personally, so don't take it that way, but you're not the one. You're not the one. You've already had your chance to stand by Sing's side, and that's only honestly because you're bound by blood. But things are changing, Seir. This demonstration is the first step. See, we're gonna get our strike team assignments real soon, and Sing's gonna be on a team that actually deserves her. So here's my wager. I bet that one day, Sing's gonna realize that you're worse than her shadow. You're a millstone around her neck, holding her back. And when she realizes that, I bet she's gonna choose me to be the knight that stands by her side, not you. Again, no offense.
Have you ever felt like the wick of a lighter? When the spark finally hits you and only heat and friction exist, there's a heat that exudes out of Seir, radiating first from his tattoo of the moon upon his chest, and he turns his full form towards Cove and says, "Who the fuck do you think you are? You, Cove, are Sing's flavor of the week, and now you've decided that that momentary gaze, that transfixion, owes you the biggest britches here in Trans? Well, before you put those on, make sure you fit. Bond of blood, it's more than that. I am formed within the same stuff she is made from. I'm not just bound to her by blood. I am her brother. I am her moon."
Go ahead, say it. Say what you have been wanting to say for the past few days since we decided to end this again. For the past, few months since we decided to end this again. Years since we decided to end this again. What do you want to say, Zai? What do you want to say that will finally be enough? Finally be on time?
I'm trying, okay? I'm trying, and this is... Yeah, I'm trying. I've tried and the person you want me to be is not a real person, Naeem. No one does that.
The person I want you to be? The person I want you to be? Did you seriously just say that? What I want you to be? The limitations you impose on yourself, Xai, are so desperately frustrating to watch. What you think is a prison I'm trying to impose on you is actually an open door. But you never open doors, do you? You never rise to what you could be, because I see what you could be, and
what the hell do you think I could be?
I think
I'm doing my best.
A good man, Xainan. I think you could be an actually good man who shows up in a real way. Who opens up, not just to me, but to everyone you pretend to mentor in LSSG. I see wasted potential.
My promise was broken to them. And her eyes are glassy. She looks up amongst the garden to all of the ash and just devastation that was left over. They lost their world because I was not there. How is that fair?
They wanted me to give you something. And Tamit produces something from the palm of their hand. Something they've been clutching tightly to their chest. And you see a single salvaged piece from the garden. A single blooming orchid. Its petals are a soft, pale pink that remind you of Sing's eyes. And Tamit says, "This is a green-speak bloom. It's the same species as the one in my eye. It can help you commune with the plants of the Wildsea. If you put it on your tongue, you can speak to them. I want you to have this. The garden would have wanted you to have this." And they reach forward and they press the green-speak bloom into your palm.
I will honor and cherish this. Thank you.
Of course. Lumièra, all is not lost. These blooms, these trees, I will mourn them. But there are seeds. This ash, perhaps we can make fertilizer of it yet. I have to stay behind. Here, I have to regrow the garden. I have to take care of the Raya's plants. But you are a traveler. You are a wild sailor. If I plant my rage here, it will have nowhere to grow and it will choke the other things I carry with me. So, Lumièra, can you promise me that you will avenge the garden? That you will make sure that whoever did this can never do this ever again?
They will never know rest without my wrath. This I can promise you.
As Mylesia guides the heart down to the upper deck, she sees something glowing within it. A small, curled-up outline of some newborn soul. Mylesia holds out a hand, and the outline floats out of the heart and into her arms. It's a baby. Mylesia exhales in wonder. The dawn of a new storm witch. She cradles the baby close to her chest. My beautiful daughter. Amerjin.
Who are you?
I'm the wind on the sea. I'm the wave of the sea. I'm the bull of 7 battles and the eagle on the rock. Flash from the sun, the most beautiful of all plants. Stronger than the wild boar, stronger than the salmon in the water. I'm the lake and the plain, and I am the world of knowledge. I am the head of the spear in battle, and I am the god that puts fire in the head. You ask who I am. Who tells the ages of the moon? Who tells the place where the sun can rest? You may call me Amajin.
Kissing the chosen one is an act of worship. They are warm, they are soft, they are firm and steady as the roots of a mountain. They are free and thrilling as a diving hawk. They smell like cherry blossoms, rain, jasmine, soil, incense, holy things being burned, everything. Time slows around the two of you, folding its arms around your lover's embrace, keeping this moment seared into your memory forever. Sing's arms wrap around your waist. Her mane of snow-white hair tickles your cheeks. Her antlers cast a gentle shadow over your face. Kissing Sing is everything you've ever wanted it to be, and so much more. Lumièra, you are not the chosen one, but here, in this moment, haloed by their touch, you understand what it means to be fated. This feels right. This feels so tremendously easy. This kiss is your destiny. And then time starts to move again, traitorously, beautifully, and Sing's pink eyes flutter open against your cheeks. She smiles down at you, and they whisper against your mouth. Good morning, Lumièra. Behind this woman is light. Hot and wavering light, silhouetting her entrance like a sunrise. No, not light. Fire. Blood red, hungry fire, burning the Raya to the ground. A smile cracks open the woman's features like the jagged edge of a broken blade. She points with one massive hand toward the shocked crowd in this banquet hall as a single tongue of flame licks up her forearms, and she booms in a voice like roaring fire. Abasi Zahar, scion of Body, you're coming with me. Let's dance, baby! And we're gonna end the session there. So thank you all so much.
I don't care what you've done. I don't care what you think you need to do. I don't care. This is how you get your redemption. I don't even care that you are dying right now. Because I will be the one to kill you first. I thought we were friends. I thought I was the wind and the wave of the sea. I thought I was the god who put the fire in the head, but that is wrong. I am vengeance. And I am the rage of the Wildsea. I am its pain. I am its memory. I am the teeth of the dragon. And I am your end.
Pardon?
I tell you this, Agent Singh, because she will hurt you.
She? Oh, sir, I know what people are saying about Lumi, but what happened with Amaru was just an accident. She's the hardest working healer I've ever met.
I'm not talking about Agent Lumièra.
Sir?
Artemis leans forward. Her golden gaze is intense, scorching, even.
Sing can't tear her eyes away.
This is her story. You are chosen to play a special role within it, yes. But if you let her, that is all you will ever be. Her version of you. You must know who you are, who you want to be, by your own voice, on your own page. The stakes are higher than you could ever imagine.
Sing sits there, perplexed, disconcerted, unsure. And then Artemis leans back.
You are dismissed, Agent Singh. Prepare for your mission briefing.
And it is only when Sing's hand reaches for the brass doorknob that Artemis speaks again. Softer this time.
Be careful, Singh. Listen to your...
We pull in on Sing's bright pink gaze out of Artemis's office, and we find ourselves back in the present. The fire burns all. The ash feeds soil. The seed takes root. All we are is a cycle. Leviathan to Leviathan. Scion to scion. Sea to spark. Spark to sea. O scion of heart, what you hold in your palm is the life flame. It is the seed of Oregonus, as I was once a seed of green. It can be used to destroy and corrupt, or it can be used to help build a new world. Seir, you have been drifting toward Sing this whole time, even as the two of you have levitated downward. But as Tianmu speaks, something begins tugging at you in the pit of your gut. That instinctual, primal connection. Tianmu continues. Fear not the sea, but not knowing the sea. Fear not the flame, but not knowing the flame. Oregonus was born in hatred and struggle, rage and violence, destruction and cruelty, but he need not remain this way. The cycle need not continue with pain and regret. It can continue with love and kindness. We need only to learn to live in a new way. Seir, before your mind has interpreted what's coming, your body begins to move, screaming, omen, 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 and that's when the rest of you hear the end of Tianmu's prayer, an abrupt, sudden warning. But fast! A snake with his head cut off can still bite. And that's when one of the 8,000 pieces of Oregonus, an oil-black blotch of pure hatred, lunges from out of the shadows as a razor-sharp lance and shoots toward Aubergin's heart. And Sing, as always, is the first to act. She sprints forward, and she throws herself in front of Aubergin just in time, perfectly in time, as she always is. The lance goes through Sing's heart. Her eyes widen, and the chosen one dies. Folding herself out of a jagged edge of reality like a shadow over the moon, their eyes are brilliant, like parhelion discs of light set into a lion's face, eyes that look so strange against her features, like they belong to someone else. Eyes that immediately fall upon Sing's body, the roaring grief of Nova, the destruction of Tianmu. She sees it all, takes it in a single heartbeat. Artemis.
Sing. Sing. Sing.
The grief flares on her face for a fraction of a second, an infinite moment captured in amber and suspended there. It sits as heavy as a gravestone on their features, as bright as a comet, as timeless as the edges of space.
It's like you're in two places at once, Xainan, seeing two different versions of the same person. You've been here before. Done this before. You lay under the desiccated husk of a tree in Kesiki,
In the Wildsea.
and you cannot hold on to your life much longer. You are a dead man walking, and you can go no farther than this.
You are waiting for oblivion to take you.
You are waiting
You are waiting.
in the dust.
No, the ash.
You see boots. There are people moving past you, past the lodestar steading.
The world tree.
In that world, they are agents.
In this one, they are scions.
One pair of boots lagging behind. Stop and turn. They approach you, crunching through the dust.
The ash.
The dust. And a woman kneels in front of your half-conscious, half-lidded gaze. There's so much dust. So much.
Ash.
Artemis looks right at you, Xainan. Her borrowed gaze as clear and intense as the day you first saw them, here, in this moment.
Again.
She does not introduce herself, and asks only one question. Do you want to live? And Artemis sings you and your sister to rest one final time. Sleep now, sun child. She still has roads left to go. Sleep now, moon child. He will be coming up soon. And all your tears, all your fears will feel by the dawn but a dream. So rest your head, go to bed, and lay down your heart next to me. Sleep now, sun child. What was once broken can mend. Sleep now, moon child. You'll be together again. You'll be together again.
The Chaos Protocol is a dark fantasy, multi-system, actual play series that weaves drama with poeticism, grief with hope, and revolution with power. Our show is performed live on Twitch with live music mixing and immersive moving overlays produced by C. Thomas. Each stream is broken into 2 podcast episodes, which are mixed, mastered, edited, and scored by our podcast editor, Marissa Ewing. Chaos is planned to encompass 8 arcs, with each arc hosting 16 episodes. Each arc uses a different TTRPG system and is set on a different plane in our original multiverse. Arc 1 utilizes the Wildsea RPG system and features guest player Austin Taylor.